back with Kids Academics. Today I will be teaching you about movement in coding. You may think it's a little tough, so today we'll be bringing you with some easy baby steps, starting off with Scratch. There is an easier version called Scratch Junior, but I think that's not what you'd want. That's like too basic. So I thought this would be a little more interesting. So we're right here on Kids Academics. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Okay. Let's get in. Okay. So, first you want to go to scratch.mit.edu if you can't find that link in the description down below. And you will want to go to the main Scratch page. You'd probably want to create an account because it would save all your data pretty quick and easy. So first you would go to your profile if you have it. And I would go personally to my stuff. And here I have a bunch of these projects. If you want to create a new project, you can click the new project at the top. And it will start loading into a pretty blank canvas type, except it's not paint. It's blocks. See, the main screen's only blocks. So you got just a random cat there just lying down and saying, hey. But today we'll be talking about movement. So this cat is called a sprite. And a sprite in coding is called, a person or a thing. We can change up the sprite. If I move my webcam a little bit off, I can move it all the way to the top maybe. Or maybe this side. There. So then we have this button here. This one, it's called Choose a Sprite. So I did this before going into movement because when I jump into movement like in 5 minutes, you want to know what to move. If you guys don't like the cat, you can click on this. You can search a sprite. You can paint a sprite. You can get a surprise sprite. Or you can upload anything from your computer file or disk. So I'm going to choose something really easy and cool. Let's choose something simple. Let's choose a beach ball. A beach ball, there you got it. A beach ball. If you want to delete your cat, you can click on the trash icon, and this will appear. You can move it around and you can play around with it. And here there is a bunch of blocks. There's a lot of sections. Today we'll be talking about movement. Basically everything in the motion section. So, I can move my webcam back. And one thing also before I start is the backgrounds. There's the same things. I can put a different background if I really like. I can, let's get a surprise. Okay, there we got it. You got a random one, but I don't really like it, so you can go back. And you can take it off by just going to it, clicking on it, go to the backdrops here, and you can delete it, and it'll come back to the main white screen. So then we are on this main screen, and today we'll be talking about the motions. So let's jump into motions. No sprite is selected. You must select on the sprite. You must be on the sprite to start because there's nothing to move. And so you have this block called Move 10 Steps. Move 10 Steps is pretty explanatory. It moves 10 steps except no feet. And if you want it to work, you can either click on it and the ball will move 10 steps. Or, in big lines and blocks of coding, you can't always click on it, so you can click the green flag when there's code attached to it. So let's try another block. 15 degrees to the right. The 15 degrees to the right changes the beach ball a little bit to the 15 degrees to the right. So if we go like this, okay, and we do this, and we start clicking on it, it's going to go diagonal because it's turning 15 degrees like this for it's the opposite way, so like this. And then it would start going down like this. It would start going down. And after it went down is because it turned 15 degrees and went 10 steps down each time you click on it. But it's going to keep turning around in a circle, which is pretty cool. The next one is 15 degrees the other way. 15 degrees the other way is just the same thing, but it's the other way. So we got the next block. Go to random position. And there's like a little circle around it. That is for some variables and options I'll be teaching you later. And you can see there's variables in an operations section. When it says go to, that means the sprite wants to go somewhere on the blank screen. Where does it want to go? It can go to a random position. Like, let's try a random position. Whoa, it's going to random positions. But if you want it to go to a specific position, click mouse pointer, and it'll go right to your mouse pointer. Like, of course you would want it to follow your mouse pointer. You'd want to click just the forever loop. And it just follows your mouse pointer. Okay. Then we're on the next one, which is go to X and Y coordinates. So let's talk about X and Y coordinates. X and Y coordinates are on the screen. You know how there was random position? Each time, let's go back to the random position. Can you see these X and Y's here? If you click on this, the X and Y's change. The X and Y means where it is on the screen, like where it is. So let's see, go to X and Y. So I think I know a really good coordinate that we could stick to. I just pretty much like 0 and 0. 0 and 0 is pretty much the middle of the screen. Middle of the screen is 0, 0 because the X coordinate here, like this way, is just in the middle, and it's just damn 0. There's nothing there. Same for Y this way. It's in the middle, damn 0, that's it. Alright, so you can also play around with the X and Y coordinates, like putting it 20, putting this maybe 50. It keeps changing. I personally like to keep the 0 for all my projects. Like to start project, like you want to start fresh on the middle. Fresh on the middle. I usually like to do that when we get into games and all. Alright, then we got this other one, which is called glide 1 second to random position we got again. The random position can change again to mouse pointer, and it will glide how many seconds to a random position. So if we click on it, it'll glide 1 second to a random position. But what if we want to go it fast? 0.5. Let's try that. Wow, faster. Let's try maybe 2 seconds. Not 20 seconds, 2 seconds. Now it goes 2 seconds to a random position. Let's try 4 seconds. Okay. We got that covered. Okay. And oh yeah, if you're pretty tough in finding the X and Y coordinates right to where you want, you can type it down here, or you can move it, like you can drag it wherever you want to, and the X and Y coordinates will change and it'll appear here. You can drag it in to your projects. Alright, the next one is point in direction 90. So you guys should have learned this in geometry. Geometry is like a subject in school you guys should have learned, and 90 degrees is an L. So the 90 degrees will be turning the other way on 90 degrees. So look at the ball. It's going to change to 90 degrees. And if you don't want to type it, you can actually like pretty change it, which is pretty cool. It's another Scratch's 2.1 feature, I think. And it'll keep changing whenever you want to. Then it says point towards, like point towards. It can point towards your mouse pointer. So let's try to do that. Let's try to point it towards my mouse pointer. It's in the direction of it. Okay. Next one. Change X by 10. Remember when we just talked about x and y coordinates? X and y coordinates are made up with 1. That means it moves by 1. So, let's see, change by 10. That means 10 x coordinates this way, like this way. It'll change x coordinates 1 by 1 by 1, all the way till it reaches 10. And, well, whoops, you can't click the flag. And it moves pretty much 10. 1 is pretty small. Like, if you focus it, I'll zoom in, like with my editor. And I hate it when I do that. Click change x by 1. You can see it's small. It's not really a big movement. And then it says set x to 82. Set x to 82 is whenever you click on it, it'll go to that position. It's kind of like that, except it always gets set there. It just sets there the whole entire time. So let's see. Set x to 82. That means 82 is x. Let's change x is 82 for 40. It's going to change like that. You notice it's not going to be going this way because y's coordinate is like that. So that's why using x and y coordinates, 0 would make, well, 0. Then we got the change y by 10. Change y by 10 is now moving upwards and downwards. And I forgot to mention, if you do minus 10, it will go the other way. And then set y to 2. Well, I want to set my y to 0, maybe. My y gets set to 0. Alright, so this one is something called if edge bounce, another feature in Scratch 2.1. And it's a feature of when you add like this, let's see, let's go to, you want to glide 1 second, this is where this comes in, glide 1 second to a random position if on edge bounce. So that means if it goes onto the edge of a screen, it'll just go bing and it'll bounce. Let's watch what it has. It's not going to go there. See how it just hits it and it doesn't go off the screen. Boom. See, it hits off the screen. If you guys can't get that properly, I can make it say glide 1 second to maybe there. To maybe here. What is this position? This position is this. So we take the glide 1 second, put it, we don't need these blocks. We don't need these blocks for now. And boing. See, it just goes. It comes back. Alright, then the last one is if on rotation style is on left. This one requires an if random one. So if the rotation style is on left, a function will happen. And by that I mean like make it sound happen. I will be talking about that in my next video. Then there's Y position, X position, and that. It'll just show your position of them using variables and operators. This is very much used. Alright, this brings us to the end of this lecture. Today we did Scratch. Scratch is really cool. I'll be doing these in some of my more videos. This video, most videos get uploaded at once in 2 weeks. So you don't need to worry about that anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. Remember to make an account on Scratch. Hope you guys enjoyed. And remember to check out my other friend's channel, JK Pro. I'll send you the link in the description down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. And as always, peace.